Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's been a while, I definitely know that, and I'm not exactly happy because of it. But what we're going to do is going to jump straight into doing a bit of my championship this time. One career. That's the right one. Stopwatch. Let's go to the next race. We're going to be halfway through a season because of the fact that I've already started it. But doesn't matter, we're going to get on. I'm just going to move the mic a bit closer because I'm sat a bit further back. So I do apologise if there's a bit of an echo. And I want to turn the light off. And the light's off. But I've got to put my chair back. Like that. But anyway, guys, it's been a while and I definitely know that it has. But we're going to get back into it, and I want to, definitely. But we're going to start off with the controller not working. I think it's actually my Xbox wire cable. It's not actually the controller. I'm using the Xbox One controller, and the wire that plugs into it isn't that great. But anyway, I'm not going to fix that now. I'm going to leave it because I can't fix it now. I'll end up just ordering a new one. I really don't want to do that. So we're just going to scrub over the line, start our practice time. I'm only going to do 1 or 2 laps practice to make that 2 laps now. So I actually want to get a time in. Then we'll skip to qualifying, do the same there, and jump into the race, because that's the thing we all want to see. So we're just going to hop over here, take it over here. I'm not exactly if this is the race we got up to or not. Still 22nd, but no one set a lap. That'll be why I'm 22nd. Racing up the hill, a bit of scrub. That's not going to work, is it? Hit the wall. There's not as much lag. I don't know why. The other computer's got a better graphics card, and it lags a bit more than this one. And we hit the fence. Gives me a chance to see what other people's times are going to be like. Oh my god, I can't believe I've just done that again. But who cares? We're going to go back at it again, leaning into all the corners, trying to catch back up to this guy who is actually our teammate, only to overtake him so we can get a clean lap in ahead of us. Oh Jesus, I don't think we're going to get that clean lap. Oh my god, I think we're just going to back off a bit after that crash, just to give us a bit of space to breathe, and also to get a great run in and not to get any lap traffic on our fast lap that we're hopefully about to go on to. So just jump over the corner, tyre tap, get the roll down on that. I'm going to hit that. Little bit of a whip over the top. Change it up in the corner, overwrite the automatic gearbox. I do that every so often just to try and get a better drive out of the corner. Ducking down, dipping down into the corner, tuck in. We're nearly a second up already. I'm going to rewind that. Only because of the fact that I don't want to keep doing laps on practice. I want to get straight into the race. They're a bit more fun to watch for you guys. So I only really want to do 1 lap practice. I might not even do qualifying and just start in last place, just to make it a bit more entertaining. We're going to launch it down into the dip, braking a bit heavier that time. I have decided I'm not going to do qualifying. I'm just going to do practice to see how much pace we've got over these guys to help us out in the races. I want to make it a bit more of a challenge, try and feed myself through all of the people, all of the field in the race, just so you guys get a few more overtakes and just normal wheel-to-wheel racing, not just me out in the front. I don't know if that was what last race was. I can't remember. It's been so long ago, and I definitely ain't happy for my uploads, but they will be coming back. I've kind of settled now, I'm getting somewhere. Western's over, the season's over. I'll be uploading all of that stuff to the other channel. I'll leave again a link down in the description for you guys, if I can remember. I keep forgetting to do that. but I will leave a link down into the description. There's first place. We're just going to go back to the pits, and we're going to skip straight to the race 1. We're not going to do qualifying. So that was the results there. 1.5 seconds off in practice. So let's just see how it goes starting from last place after not doing qualifying, which I didn't really want to do. I kind of want to make it that I start from the back and I have to feed my way through to try and just make it a bit more entertaining for you guys. Definitely find that some of these videos get a bit too long and a bit too boring. So we're just going to lighten it up a bit. We're going to start in last, starting with the last grid place and seeing how far we can make up. So we're still 22nd, going right round the outside of all these lot, ducking down back into the inside to get a bit of a pull on these guys. I'm not going to even bother trying to pronounce some of their names. Slamming on the rear brakes, trying to fall off into the corner. I'm also not going to rewind. I'm just going to try and make it a bit more of a challenge for me, a bit more involved with all the other riders, and just pull through. And I've hit the fence again. Villapoto, I know how to pronounce that one. He's moved up into 3rd place. As it comes up on the bottom of the screen, the good old rider Sean Simpson coming up behind him. Love the Britishman. He's an amazing rider, and I think he should be in the KTM team, the factory team, not the matchy lower down team. Needs to be given that opportunity. He's British champion 4 times. Diving back through under the Diker. He's a German Deutsch. I don't know what I just said. Dutch rider, I think. Don't count me on it. Not like he's going to be watching it anyway, so it's not like he's going to get it wrong. We're coming up now. Coming up to some of the riders that I really can't pronounce and not going to attempt to. Still in 18th place. We're still really far down the order. Just trying to cut my way back through after those 2 crashes and one started in last place. Ducking it down, ducking it into the corners, trying to straighten it up a bit. Coming up into the pack again, up into 13th. Running it out. I've moved up into 14th apparently, even though I'm in 12th now. Oh, that's the other Watson, that's why. That's not me. Always thought why my name's never mentioned is because they don't actually mention the player's name in the overtakes. It's just in a split time that it's written. Duck straight under the inside of him. Running back into P11. We've got 2 laps, well 1.5 laps now. Try and close up. I'm going to rewind that. I know I said I wasn't, but I'm so much further down the pack than I wanted to be. We're just going to run it. Try and caught back up to Villapoto. He was up in 3rd place at some point. He's now down in 7th. Oh, if I get past him, it'd be 8th. Oh my god. As I say that, he moves up into 6th place, not dropping down behind me in 8th. Oh my god. So many crashes right now. I'm going to take that corner cut, go back. Just to give me a chance on the final lap. To at least get back into the top 10. I ain't going to win this, I can tell you that. My teammate's up in 2nd. Fellow KTM rider. Fallen down into 14th there. I don't know what happened on that corner. Maybe the inside's just quicker. They're pulling up behind whoever that is. They lock up the rear wheel a bit. Oh my god. Straighten the bike out to try and duck underneath him. Wheel tyre tap that. Coming up behind Philipparts. I really don't understand some of these guys' names, but I guess some people find my name wrong in the other countries. So you can't take the mick out of what their country name are. So Coming up behind him in 12th place, coming onto the last lap. Going to cut that corner. Didn't actually make up any time because of the air time that we got. Lock up the rear brakes. Straighten up the bikes to stop me from ducking under the inside and falling off. Up into 11th now. I'm just going to aim for the top 10 after being in the top 10 and crashing out, but and crashing out again. Even though I said I weren't going to use rewinds, I've nearly used all my rewinds. Next race definitely will not use me rewinds. It's definitely not something I'm proud of using. Coming up behind these two Honda riders. Launching it over the whoops. Coming up behind Villapoto again, down in 8th place. Hopefully going to pass him for a 7th, exactly the same place as last lap. This time I'm not going to take it because I know I'm going to fall. I'm going to cut that corner a little bit to get back up into 7th. Hopefully we can get a better run on this final corner. And maybe get 6th and even 5th. Or just wipe out and slide the bike out. Oh, I'm stuck behind the fence. I'm coming back through now though. I think it's going to be 7th at the end of this race. I'm struggling to find the areas where I can catch up to these guys right now. There's one of them. But I'm not going to... If we had one more lap, I would have made it. But we don't. We're out of time. One more race, and I'm going to leave it there. Only because of the fact that I don't want to drag these episodes over 20 minutes. And the controller's gone again. I really need to fix this cable. Done. Right, let's get going. Skip through all of this. None of it really matters. I'm still the championship leader, I think, in this career mode. I may not show every single race because there is a long season on this game and I just kind of want to keep going through it. Maybe change the team, I'll do that on camera, just maybe. Maybe if I choose to. I'm kind of happy where I am at the factory racing and KTM team. I might want to go to Honda. Honda seems quite persuading. That was the clutch, that clicking. I was just testing it and released it a bit too early. Well, a bit too early, I mean extremely early. Sean Simpson's up in 2nd place at the moment. I don't think he's going to stay there. I'm going to be one of the reasons why he doesn't. Oh my god. But yeah, we need a good result from this race now. Led the bike up a bit then, just to try and... If you just stop steering for a minute, you kind of stand up and it makes it so you don't fall off as easy. These two are proper fighting now. I got the inside of both of them to take 1st place. I think Simpson's still behind me. Oh, he's coming at me as well. He ain't giving up. And on the easiest difficulties, on the hardest difficulty, with some of all the assists turned off, so it's going to be difficult. Docking down again, taking it up into 2nd, spinning it round. My teammates crawled back up to 2nd. Dropping Simpson back behind. Didn't expect him to hold it, but he's come back again. He's gone back up into 2nd. Don't know what happened there. Simpson's really holding this place right now. Oh, I'm not. Actually, we're going to leave that. I'm going to take it. We're going to try and catch back up to Simpson and my teammate. It's only dropped us down into 5th, so we could do it. Simpson's dropped back down to 2nd. I'm going to take it up the inside of some of these guys. We got Miguel next to us, trying to get the run on him down into this first left-right chicane. Coming down back into the start line. Changing it up the gear again to try and limit the amount of wheel spin and just grip up and haul back into play with these two fighting over the lead. Oh, I've been taken out by both of them again. Sort of just clipping my wheel on the back of him. We've now fallen down to 6th. We need to push now. God. Didn't fall off that time, but we definitely did lose some time. Hooking it up on these guys, trying to pull it back up. There's a battle for first and second, a battle for third and fourth. Battle for third and fourth being ruined by the fact I've just come up the inside of both of them. Catching up to my teammate for third. Pulling it around the outside, holding it there, but he pulls around. I'm not having that one. That was just a crash that I didn't know what happened to the steering for a second. Just lock the rear wheels again just to spin me round a bit. This is one more lap after this. We need to close down on these guys really. As the Yamaha rider comes back up the inside, I'm just going to hook it round the outside, hook on one of those ruts and just try and pull past him on the straight. His KTM's really low geared, which may make it an issue. I rode on his head instead. There's the KTM sign. I don't really like how unrealistic this game is with the fact that you can ride on people's heads, but we're just going to rewind, take a bit more braking out of that corner there, and catch back up to Simpson and my teammate. And Simpson falls down to third now, taking over my teammate now. Left right chicane again. Pulling it round the outside. Simpson's still there, but he's been overtaken by both. He's fallen down to fifth now, I think. Yamaha rider's been taken over by my teammate again. I cut the corner a bit too much. Simpson's still there. The gal's gone. I accidentally took him out, maybe. I think Simpson moves up to fourth now. I'm going to dive it up the inside here. And take it. The other Watson has a crash. We've moved up into first. Simpson's just moved up into third. Don't think he's going to get second back. And he definitely ain't getting first, because then no one is coming past me now. Simpson moves back up into third again. He must have fallen back down. Push him round the outside. Lock up the brakes over the jump. Try and pull ourselves down, less air time. Hooking it over the jump. Bit of a whip. I'm not going to do too much. Bringing it round the corner. Nearly a second now we've pulled out in that half of the lap. Bit of a whip. Oh, that was a bit of a risky situation. Hook up that inside line. The Dyker has crashed down in 19th place, but we're going to take the win home on this race too. Bit of a fight. Simpson's just... Oh, it was so close. It's 0.1 of a second off to second place, but what a shame. Anyway, KTM rider, where do we come overall after winning that? If if the controller worked, we could find out. Do apologise for this, guys. I will order a new cable at some point. Next, we came second, just behind our teammate. Sean Simpson's disappeared. He's now in 11th place after getting third in the second race. But how disappointing for him. Where does that put us in the championship? Still holds us in the first place. Sorry. The teammate's really far down, right? Even though he came first in that overall, he's still not pulling the wins that he needs to get up and top. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that here. We're just coming up to 19 minutes anyway. But I've enjoyed playing this game. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. I definitely will be back. I'm really disappointed in myself for the fact that it's taken this long, and the fact that we've had so many weeks off and so many videos missed. But I will be coming back. Definitely want it. I'm just going to show you the season information. That's not what I wanted to show. Season information, the calendar. So there is quite a few. We've got Britain coming up soon, and I really do enjoy that track. But we've got all of these. I've currently done all of these. We probably will do all of these in episodes, but I kind of just want to get on and play the game as well. But we'll see. Definitely going to do Britain on the game in video, because I just enjoy playing it. It's a good track, and it's my home country. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here for now, and I shall see you all later.